name is Licinia, and I'm here today to teach you about the present perfect, but I'm going to teach you all in English because I've recently recorded a video about the present perfect, but I explained everything in Portuguese. And some of my subscribers are from other countries, so here it is. The first thing is the construction form. The construction of the present perfect is have or has for he, she, and it, and the past participle. Do you know the third column of the verbs we have to study for tests? For example, the verb to speak is speak, spoke, spoken. So spoken is the one you're going to use, okay? So we use the present perfect when we talk about something that happened in the past, but we don't say when. The time is indefinite, or when the time is not finished. For example, today, this week, this month, this year. I'm going to give you an example. If I say to you, I saw a good film yesterday, I'm using the past simple because I said when I saw the film. I saw it yesterday, and yesterday is finished. The time here is finished. But when I say that I did something in the past, but I don't say when, I'm just talking about my life in general, about things I've done in my life, I'm gonna use the present perfect. For example, I've seen a great film. I'm not telling you guys when I saw the film, okay? So that's why I have to use the present perfect. You can say, I have seen a great film, or I've seen a great film using the contraction, which is much more common, sorry. And you can also say, I've seen a great film this month, because this month is not finished. So we still use the present perfect because we might see other films this month.
I've eaten frogs, so nobody's perfect.
I've spoken to Alexandra Leeds.
I've seen her before.
We also use the present perfect to talk about things we've done in our lives. And we usually ask questions about other people's lives with the word ever, which means at any time in your life. It doesn't mean always, okay guys? So if I want to know things about your life, I have to ask you, have you ever been to Europe? So I want to know if you went to Europe at any time in your life, but I don't know when. So you can say, yes, I've been to Europe many times. Or if you decide to tell me when, then you have to use past simple. You can say, oh yes, I went to Europe last year. Last year is finished. That's why you said it in the past simple.
Has he ever tried to kiss you?
Has he ever asked you to leave?
Has she ever yelled at you in front of May Mobley?
Has she ever disappeared like this before?
Have you ever been there?
Have you ever dated anyone? Have you ever eaten here?
Have you ever been fired?
Have you ever killed someone?
Have you ever seen this?
So, if people ask you questions using ever, they want to know things about your life, things you've done in the past. For example, have you ever studied French? Yes, I've studied French. Or, no, I've never studied French. Or, have you ever been to the movies? Yes, I've been to the movies many times. So you can notice that I'm not telling people when I've done these things. That's why I'm using the present perfect. When you talk about things you've never done in your life, we also use present perfect. For example, I've never climbed a mountain. That means I've never done this in my entire life. So when you want to tell people things that you've never done in your life, you use the present perfect. For example, I've never studied Italian, or I've never been to Mexico. I've never eaten Chinese food. Got it, guys?
She has never been normal. She was born royal.
I've never done anything like that before.
She has never heard of her.
I've never heard that.
I've never lost.
I've never seen him.
She has never even mentioned this guy.
I've never done that before.
There's another use for the present perfect, and it's when you started doing something in the past and you still do it now, or something you have and you're gonna tell me how long you have it. For example, I have a car. This is present. If I add how long I've had that car, I have to use the present perfect. For example, I've had that car for 5 years. Or I am married. So this is a fact, it's present, I am married. But if I add how long I've been married, present perfect. I've been married for 20 years.
I've had this car since I was 18. I grew up in this car.
I've known you for years.
I've known you for 3 weeks.
I've known you for almost 2 years now.
If you say you know someone, you just say it. Oh, I know that person. But if you're gonna add how long you've known that person, present perfect. For example, I've known her for 10 years, or I've known my friend all my life. And if you want to ask someone, you have to say, how long have you known him? Or how long have you had that phone? Or how long have you been married? And then people will say, I've been married for many years, or I've had that phone for a year. I've known my friend for many years. Got it, guys?
How long have you had that rash?
How long have you been here?
How long have you known?
How long have you been married?
How long have you had these patches?
How long have you two been married?
How long have you been married?
16 years?
How long have you known?
So, if you guys still have any questions about present perfect, you can leave it in the comments and I'll try to help you, all right? And please follow me on Instagram for daily tips. And have a great day.